Hi, my name is Chris Swainson, a fire inspector with Brighton Fire Rescue District. Today, I want to talk to you about fire prevention, what we're doing here in Brighton Fire, and how we can help keep our community safe. Let's start with education. One of the best ways to prevent fires is to help people understand how important it is to avoid them in the first place. That's why we run community outreach programs and visit local schools to teach kids about fire safety. We also share safety tips through videos on our social media thanks to our public information officer. It's all about reaching as many people as possible with important potential life-saving information. In our fire prevention division, we have 2 full-time fire inspectors. We regularly inspect buildings to make sure they meet the standards set by the International Fire Code. If something's not up to code, businesses usually have 30 days to make a fix. We also train our crews to spot common fire hazards while they're out on calls. Things like blocked exits, locked emergency doors get reported right away. When it comes to new buildings, we follow both the International Building Code and the International Fire Code. That means we work closely with the building department to make sure everything is designed with safety in mind. It is important for firefighters to walk into buildings that are safe, equipped with fire alarm panels, suppression systems, and clear exits. For example, exit doors need to swing outward and exit signs should stay lit even if the power goes out for a minimum of 90 minutes. Now let's talk about homes. In single-family houses, working smoke alarms and carbon monoxide detectors are critical. It's easy to forget, but testing them regularly can save lives. It's also a smart idea to keep a fire extinguisher under the kitchen sink. New homes may even have built-in suppression systems, which give people more time to escape and help reduce the risk of fire damage. New construction and major renovations, we enforce the code through plan reviews, permits, and inspections. For existing buildings, we perform routine maintenance checks. We also look at how hazardous materials are stored and labeled. Those details matter a lot for safety. Building components need to have a certain level of fire resistance. We follow standards set by organizations like Underwriters Laboratory, FM Global, and ASTM. The fire rating for things like doors and walls and windows all depend on building type, size, whether it has sprinklers or not. Some wall finishes also have to meet specific flame spread limits set forth in the International Fire Code under Chapter 8. And here in Colorado, the state just adopted the wildland interface codes for certain materials used in fire-prone areas. Sometimes we come across buildings with issues like outdated sprinkler systems or poor fireproofing. Older buildings, even if they follow the existing building code, may not meet current standards for things like emergency exits. One concern in Brighton is that single-family homes are built too close together, which increase the risk of fire spread. These homes are often built with a Type 5 wood frame construction, which is more vulnerable to fire. This is why the wildland interface, or WUI, is so important. Using fire-resistant materials in these areas make a big difference. Through our plan review process, we make sure buildings are up to code, which help keep both the public and firefighters safe. Whenever the code changes, it's usually because something went wrong somewhere. We've learned from those incidents, and the codes evolved to help prevent future tragedies. The good news is that fire sprinklers work. In commercial buildings, they put out fires 92% of the time. While they're not required in most homes and some businesses, they are incredibly effective at stopping a fire before it spreads. At the end of the day, fire prevention is something we all play a part in. When we understand the codes and why they matter, we can help protect our neighbors, our homes, and our firefighters. Because the best kind of firefighting is the kind that stops fires before they even start.